everyone, my name is JMLisondra, and today I'll be demonstrating on how to paint a landscape painting. So this will be an easy landscape painting, guys, but I'm going to incorporate my previous lessons like the single object painting tutorials, guys, like the oak tree. So I'm going to put an oak tree here and also a willow tree. Okay, but if you didn't watch that tutorial yet, you can watch it on my channel. Just find it and check it out. Okay, so but before that, I'm going to introduce to you first my materials. I have here my paint palette. I have the titanium white, the hollow blue, the brilliant red, the medium yellow, the lamp black. So you also observe, guys, that I'm always using limited colors in my palette because I wanted to learn on how to mix and get the desired colors you want. Okay, and I will be using these brushes, guys. These are the possible brushes I'm gonna use this one, but not all of them I'm going to use. Okay, I have here the 2 inches flat brush, the number 11 nylon flat brush, the number 11 bristle flat brush. I've also heard the number 8 nylon flat brush, the number 6 nylon filbert brush, the number 9 nylon flat brush, and number 1 liner brush or round brush for the details. And this is my canvas, guys. It's 10 by 12 inches. It has 3 coats of prime white acrylic. You can also use gesso, and I made this canvas myself. And water, guys, to thin the paint, and water spray, guys, if ever we're gonna need this to wet our canvas so that it can be easily we can create the strokes easily. Okay, so I'm going to start now, and I'm just gonna do the sketching first before we're gonna do the background colors or the first coats. And I will be using this brush, guys, the number 8 liner flat brush. So I'm going to use, I think, a light blue color and mix it with white so that we can have the light blue for the sketching, and add white, guys, to make sure it's light so that it will be easy for us to create the to cover it with other colors. Okay, so basically I'm going to add a crown here, and I'm going to put the what do you call this, the oak tree. So if you haven't watched my oak tree tutorial, guys, you can check it on my channel. There. So this will be our main subject, and I'm going to put a lake here, just a small lake, guys, here. There. This will be a lake. This part will be a lake, guys, here. And let's put a willow tree here, guys. There, here in this part, a small willow tree, and it's some landscape here. And if ever, I'm going to put a small barn on the distance here. There, and some forests and some mountains here. There. Okay, so that's it. So this will be an easy tutorial, guys, and I hope you can get something and you can learn from, which you can learn from. Okay, and I'm gonna make it a little on the afternoon scene, which has some a little purple sky, yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's start now with the base colors or the first coatings. So I'm gonna use first this big brush, which is the 2 inches flat brush, and let's mix for a lighter sky blue. So here we have the blue color and some white. Then let's spray the colors on top of our canvas. But first, guys, we need to spray a little so that we can have a wet canvas, and it will be easy for us to create or to apply the the colors or the paints. There. I'm going to apply some white. So I'm going to put all the highlights on the left side again, on the left side, guys. So all the lights is coming from the left side. Then I'm going to create some violet colors. I'm going to use this red here, and of course some white. That's too much, so we can add some blue color. There. This will be a dark afternoon sky, guys. So I think I'm not gonna put lots of clouds there. Okay, let's add more white. So we're gonna need more white. So I'm gonna use this white here to create a lighter bottom of the sky. So let's gonna add more white on this part, guys. There. So we just have to cover this part with our the part in the of the oak tree, guys. Also just remember where you're gonna put it, so you can cover it and you don't have to worry about that. Let's add some white to create some lighter clouds on top of our sky. There. Just use the white, guys, just pure white here. There. So now the stripes of the sky. More white. There, so you know the sky. That's it. Okay, so we are done with the sky, guys, and we're gonna move to the mountains. So I'm going to use another brush with a smaller brush, the number 8 nylon flat brush. No, the number 11. I'm sorry. Let's mix for a little violet color or purple. So we're gonna need to use the blue here and some red. More blue and some white. So this will be a little purple color, guys, for our mountain. So we're going to create distant mountain using a purple color. There. So if you are having a hard time painting the mountains, guys, I have also a tutorial, a single tutorial focusing only on the mountains. Maybe you can check it on my channel. There. So it's a little misty, guys, because our color is light. There is. Don't worry, guys, if you cover some parts of the painting, that's fine. Especially the parts that we had sketched. So that will be okay. Just always remember where you put it, or so that later you won't miss it. There. So you have now bigger, but this part, guys, will be covered later with the with the oak tree. So maybe you just have to don't do it perfectly, or do not use more time on that painting, on that part. Hey, that's it. So now we're going to add some darker bluish color, or bluish mountains, or greenish mountains. So we're gonna using this blue here, adding more blue and some yellow color. just blue, red, and yellow. But add more blue, guys. Then add some yellow. There. So you need to put some mountains here with the darker blue color. Just do this, guys. It's also a tapping technique that from top to bottom, so that it can create some a forest-like effect or textures. There. There. So that's it. So I'm not going to put some highlights in this part, guys, because I'm not focusing on this part actually. And let's just assume that this part is dark or there is no light striking on this part. Okay. And let's assume that the sun forgets to shine on this part. There. Okay. So next we're gonna put some mountain here, bigger mountain, but I'm going to make it green. So yeah, I'm going to make it in a green color. So I'm going to use this blue here and some yellow, more blue and yellow only, and white. There. So this is the blue green color, guys, like the water with some yellow on it. There. So some white. Again, guys, the same strokes we did earlier. There. This will be some very healthy part of the mountain, guys, which is lots of green color, lots of grass, healthy grass. There. There. Oh, now let's add some, yeah, I'm going to continue adding here some green, dark green. Let's cover some more parts. There. And now let's add some more white. Okay, I'm losing white, guys. I'm going to use some white here and some yellow. Just white and yellow here. And let's add some mountain here. There. And also here. Let's add some white. And let's add some mountain here with lighter color. There. There. And also here, let's add a little amount of highlights. There. Just a little amount of highlights, guys, for a distant forest, something like that. There. And let's put also some lighter color here. I'm going to use yellow here on the background, because we're gonna put the willow tree here, guys. And I think I'm going to add some green here. So this is just the base color, guys, or the first coat. So it's gonna put here. So I'm going to add some orange color there. There. And here is gonna add some dark. So I'm going to use the the blue, the red, and the yellow to make some dark green or darker brown there. This will be a river bank here, guys. The river bank. And of course here there should be a river bank. There. So, okay. Now let's add some dark green here. This will be our background color for the vegetations or plants here. So just dark green. And also I think we're gonna put some background colors of our first I'm going to put the willow tree here, guys. So I'm going to add some background colors. So let's mix for darker green there. This will be a deeping willow tree. There. Let's add some blue colors to make it dark. There. Now let's add more here. Some trees, small trees. There. And also here let's add some dark background colors for the base color of our trees, guys, which we're gonna add later. There. I'm going to add more dark background colors. So blue here and red and yellow. Set some trees or other small plants here on the river bank. Don't worry, guys, these are just the background colors or the first coats. So red, yellow. Some yellow. So let's add some dark background here, guys, first. Let's spray it with water to make it a little wet. Okay, some more background colors. Here. Some red. Please add some red here. An orange, red and orange colors on our for the backgrounds, of course. Okay, so we need to fill all these parts, guys, here for the ground. You can use any dark colors or dark green colors for this part. Okay, okay. So now we're going to put the reflections, the water reflections of the river. So all we have to do, guys, is to copy everything from the top, what we see on the clouds or on the sky. All you have to do is to put it here on the river. Okay, so I'm going to mix the white, blue for the sky. Okay, now I'm gonna put it here. Another blue color. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so the color, guys, just something like bluish or sky blue. And I'm going to add some red to make it a little violet or purple, and some white to make it lighter violet. Okay, so again, guys, just use the horizontal or vertical strokes to create the reflections. Okay, okay, just vertical strokes, another vertical strokes. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. And another blue color to make it darker, and I'm going to mix it here to make it to the existing dark blue color, with a little white to make it lighter, and just use I'm going to add another yellow color to make it greenish, and just create the vertical strokes, guys, from top to bottom on the reflections. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay, here, so just add just create the vertical strokes. Okay, another it's actually a bluish green color, or blue green, guys, a darker blue green. That's what the color of the water. But anyway, guys, this is just the first coat or the undercoats of our reflection. But later, guys, we're gonna add more colors in this for the reflection. Okay. So what I'm doing now is I just fill it up with the colors, the right colors as the undercoats, so that later we're gonna add the the highlights or the details. So here I'm going to make it darker. Okay. Okay, and here also, guys, you can use the same color. We just have to fill this up with the bluish green color, guys. Okay, another here. Okay, so just follow what I'm doing, guys. I think this is not that hard to paint or to create. Okay, another blue color here. The color, guys, is something like blue green, but make it darker. Okay, just add red to make it darker. Okay, so I'm going to add white to make it lighter, so that I can fill it this part. Yeah, I'm just filling this part with the with the with the um with the sky blue color. It's something like a dirty sky blue, guys. I added a little red in it and some green. It's not a pure sky blue. Okay, I'm going to use the red. I'm going to add some red to make it a little purple in color, or violet. Okay, that's it. So I think it's not that hard, guys, to paint this one. Okay, so I think I need to let it dry first for at least 5 minutes, then we're gonna go back adding more details. Okay, so just let it dry first. Okay, guys, so I think the paint is already dry now, and I'm going to start adding the details. I'm going to start here on the riverbank and the reflections, and to make it realistic. Yes, this part. So I'm going to put the barn here on the top of the mountain. Okay. I think I'm going to zoom in to have the clearer view of our painting, so that you can see clearly the details. Okay. Guys, I'm going to use this number 8 flat brush for this part, and I'm gonna do first the riverbank. I'm gonna use the red to mix the colors to make it brown, and of course the black and some yellow, and of course the white to make it a lighter brown color. I think it's too pale, so I'm gonna need to use the red. Okay, and some white to make it lighter brown, another yellow to make it yellowish, and white to make it lighter. Okay, so let's put it here. Just make some horizontal strokes, guys. Okay, I'm going to add more. So just make the horizontal strokes and just follow the lines on the riverbank to create the soils or rocks or whatever you found on the riverbank. Okay, here also I'm gonna make it lighter so that we can have a lighter riverbank here, there. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. I'm um, gonna move it upper like this. So just follow, guys. Okay, there. Okay, I think that looks realistic now. It's just a few strokes with few colors, simple colors, guys, and we're gonna have a realistic riverbank. Okay, I'm also adding this part, and I'm gonna need yellow, guys, to make it yellowish, and red to make it reddish or brown or darker brown. Okay, so here we're gonna put the riverbank, the highlights of the riverbank. Okay, just a few colors, guys, few light colors. Then you can have a very bright riverbank, and of course, guys, the lights coming from the left, so that all the highlights will be coming from the left side. Just what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. Okay, just a few light colors, then we can give life to our riverbank. Okay, I'm going to use the yellow, the red, and the white. Okay, and I'm going to create a field here with a yellowish field, so I'm going to add some white to make it lighter. Okay, so this is a field, guys, a yellowish field of grassland or grasses on top of the mountain. So we're gonna create some stroke like this to make it look like a mountain. Then we're gonna put something here on the back of the trees, and also here some mountains, same color, guys. Okay, and also on this part we can add a lighter yellowish color, so just use the same color, guys. There. So I think this is just a very easy tutorial, and just follow what I'm doing, guys. And if you like this tutorial, just visit, like, add some comments, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Okay, so some parts here, guys, I just cover it with the big oak tree, so it's not that really important. Okay, I'm going to add more highlights here. There. Okay, so I just have to make it realistic. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think I'm going to add the small barn, guys, on the top of the mountain. So I'm going to make it brown, but just very easy, simple barn house, guys, for the beginners, so that you can create your own using the brown color of the barn. Okay, I'm going to use the smaller brush, number 1 liner brush. Okay, so we're gonna use the black, the red, some yellow to make it brown, darker brown. Okay, so I'm gonna use this dark brown color, and I'm gonna start sketching the barn. So I'm gonna do first the roof, and of course another um, lines to make the roof. Okay, I think that's a very small barn, guys. And just first we need to sketch the form of the barn. Okay, and some dark colors here. Actually, guys, this is too much, too dark, but later I'm going to make it lighter. Yeah, it's too dark. So I'm gonna use white to make it lighter, and yellow to make it yellowish brown. And let's add some colors on the roof, light brown color. There. Okay. Just a few strokes for the roof, guys, and some white to create the lines or the highlights of the top of the roof. Since our highlights or light coming from the left, we can add more light here. There. And also the the highlights of the front of the house. We can have a lighter brown on it. There. That's pretty easy, guys. And I hope you get something. And you can paint it with your own. So I'm gonna use the yellow to make it light yellowish, and let's put more lighter color here to make it lighter. So because I think it's very dark, guys, it's not good, and I do not know if it fits to the perspective. Okay, so I'm gonna just retouch a little retouch to make it a little realistic, just a simple burn. And I'm gonna use black to make it to create some window here. Oh no, I mean a door. Yeah, a small door. Okay, but make it lighter, guys. And some blue color, yellow, red, I mean, and some yellow. And because I'm going to create some casted shadows of the barn, guys, like this. Okay, there. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. And I think this tutorial just it's just easy tutorial for um, intermediate or even the beginners can do this also. So I think I'm going to create the green color or the trees on the back. So I'm going to use the blue, red, yellow, another yellow, guys, to make it green or darker green. And let's put some trees on the back of the house or our barn. Okay, so just a few trees, guys, there. I don't want this house to be lonely, guys. That's why I'm adding some trees on there on the back, and also on the side. Just add some trees there. Okay, another color. So another tree here on the back of the house. There are lots of trees in the house, guys, and that makes it um, a happy house. Yeah, a happy house. Okay, let's add some casted shadows on the trees. Let's use the same color, the dark green color. There. Okay, I'm going to use another green color. So I'm going to put some growth of trees here on the side of the mountain. There. So I think you just have to follow what I am doing, guys, and you can do it also. Even you can add more trees or whatever you're gonna put on this painting. Okay, another tree here, and some casted shadows here. Okay, let's make this part a little dirty, and I'm gonna add white and yellow, guys, to make it lighter. So I'm going to add some highlights here. So make sure, guys, all the highlights are coming on the left, because as we know it, as I've said, our lights coming from the left side. Okay, so let's put it here. There, another highlights here. Okay, okay, I think that house, guys, is really nice, and I can see it looks realistic. Okay, I'm gonna use the yellow, the white to create some reflections. So just yellow and white, guys, with a little amount of green, and just create the vertical strokes from top to bottom. There, so that we can add the reflection of the field. There. Okay, just from top to bottom. There, that's it. We can have the reflections. Okay, Okay, I'm going to add highlights on this willow tree, guys. So okay, so that will be next. I'm gonna use the same brush, the number 9 flat brush, and I'm gonna use the yellow there and some blue, red to make it darker, and another yellow, guys, and blue. Okay, so to make some green color and white there, another blue color to make it a bluish green. Okay, and this is not the highlights yet, guys. This is just the the mid tones of the green. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. You're gonna put some leaping willow tree branches. So I'm gonna make it darker. So there. Okay, another color. So just put it on top of its dark color, guys, dark green color, so that you will not cover some parts of the dark color. So don't overdo it, as I always told you. Okay, so just follow also the direction of the leaves. That's why you can create the bending branches there. Okay, another one here. Okay, so just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay, more, one more. Okay, so we have now the midtones of our tree leaves. And now we need to add the highlight, so I'm going to use the white and some yellow to make it yellowish or lighter yellow green, and just put the highlights on the left side like this. There. Okay, just do it slowly, guys, and carefully, and just follow the strokes or the direction of the bending branches or the tree leaves of the willow tree, like this one. It's bending to the ground, guys, the direction of the willow tree or willow leaves. There, there. So I think this some happy tree, guys. That's what Pablo said. Okay, and don't overdo it, guys. Leave some more dark spaces or dark green colors. Don't overdo it. I have also a tutorial on how to paint a single willow tree, guys. Maybe you can check that out on my channel. It will explain everything, and also I'm just doing single willow tree there, so I have more time explaining what you're gonna do. Okay, that's it. So you have no willow tree here, and I think it's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna mix for another green color there. So I'm gonna put some brownish green here for some grasses or some bushes there. So I'm using the same brush, guys. Okay, just a few strokes, some tapping technique. Okay, you can use the tapping technique here. And I'm going to add some white to make it lighter, and some blue to make it bluish, and yellow to make greenish. Okay, and we can add some highlights here using the same brush there. So just follow my strokes, guys, and don't overdo it. Always remember that. And I'm going to add also here some highlights of our bushes and other plants there. Okay, another highlights here. I'm going to add white, guys, to and yellow to make it lighter. So another lighter color here to make a lighter highlights. Okay, just follow the directions of the strokes and for the highlights. Okay, there. Okay, that's it. So you have now the the highlights of the bushes or the plants on the riverbank. That's it. So now let's create the reflection, guys. So the same color, I'm mixing using the same color, guys, and create the vertical strokes and follow the colors you see on the top, like the willow tree. So just follow here, there. So all the colors you see in the willow tree, just to put it on the bottom, or no, put it on the water to make the water reflections. Okay, and also here. And make sure, guys, you just put the highlights, the color of the highlights of the tree, so that it will create an optical illusion that it looks like a reflection. And also here, there, so we can now a clear view of our reflection. There, and also here. There, so you have now the reflection. I'm going to add red and yellow to make some brown and white. There. And let's add some lighter riverbank. I'm going to add white to make it lighter. There. Let's get some lighter riverbank. Okay. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. And also we can have the same reflection, guys, using the same color. And just follow what you see on the top, so that you can create a realistic reflection. Water reflection, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks great and looks realistic. That's great. Okay. And I'm going to move upper to create some clear view. Okay. And I'm gonna put the big oak tree here, guys, on this part. So sorry, guys, some parts of the mountains will be covered by the leaves or branches of the oak tree. But that's why I'm telling you. I told you a while ago when we were painting that part. Okay. So there I'm going to zoom out so that we can have a clear view of our painting, and you can see clearly of our oak tree. There. And I'll be using this bristle brush, guys, number 11. This is good for our oak tree painting, guys. So I'm gonna use this blue, some yellow to create the green color, and some red to create some dark green color. Okay. And some yellow and some red to create some dark green color. There. Okay, so we have now the dark, almost black color, guys, but it's not actually black. It's the mixtures of the three primary colors. Okay, so let's start now using the tapping technique or the punching. Okay, just do it this way. There. And let's put here. As you see, guys, you can see a nicer textures of the leaves because of this brush, guys. So I really recommend this kind of brush, guys, if you are painting or decorating the tree leaves of any kind of trees, except for of course except um for the for some like a palm tree or coconut tree. That's hard for this brush. That will be almost impossible. Okay, so let's continue adding more. Okay, and again, guys, just follow what I'm doing. There. Okay. So I think we have now. I think this one is really nice. Okay. So again, guys, mix some growth of leaves, guys, like what you see, and don't overdo it, guys. Don't fill it up. Leave some blocks. Oh no, I mean holes or or empty parts of the trees or tree leaves, guys. That's what I'm doing. Do not fill it up with all the dark colors. You should always remember that. Actually, guys, I have a tutorial on how to paint an oak tree, a single subject tutorial, guys. You can find it on my channel, and that explains everything. And also a single tutorial only focusing on the oak trees itself. Okay, there. Another one here. Another group of three leaves here. Okay, so I think that's good, and I think I'm contented with my with the leaves of my oak tree, guys. And next, we're gonna need to add the mid-tones or the the green color, guys. There. So we're gonna mix for the green color before the highlights. Okay. So I think but I need to put first the tree trunk and the branches. So I'm gonna use this dark brown color. So just black, yellow, and red. Just mix it up with and make sure it's dark. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm using number 9 flat brush, guys, nylon. There. Okay. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. You can just create the big um, branch tree trunk here. Okay. Then let's add some branch here. Make sure, guys, that the branch is smaller than the tree trunk. And also, guys, if you are having a hard time painting the tree trunk and also the complete tree, I have also a tutorial on doing that. Just check it on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, so that you can have the notification or an email notification, guys, from if ever I have a new video or a new tutorial I upload it on YouTube. So just make sure you have subscribed and just turn on the notification ring or the bell you see on my channel. Okay, I think that's good. So I think I'm going to create the mid-tones of the green color now. So I'm going to use the yellow and the 16 green color. So we're gonna put it here. There. So and it's also white, guys, to make it lighter. I think that's too light. Yeah, I think that's too light. So I'm gonna add some blue color and some yellow to make it green. There. So you just have to um, do the punching technique, guys, and just don't overdo it, like what I'm doing. There. Don't fill it up. Leave some more dark colors or dark tones or dark background. There. Yeah. Also here and also here and there. Yeah. And also here. There. There. And also here. Some more here and here. There. And there. Okay, again, guys, don't overdo it and follow what I'm doing. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay. And now let's create some highlights. I'm going to use the yellow and white. Just yellow and white there. And let's paint the highlights. So all the highlights, guys, should be on the left side. There. And of course, just use the tapping or punching technique and put it on top of its mid-tones or the green color. There. There. Another yellow. There. So we have now the highlights of our oak tree. There. Add more. We can add more on the left sides. So also remember that. Always remember, guys, that um, do not overdo it. just do it carefully and softly. Yeah, don't hurry, guys. Make sure that um, you do it slowly, like what I'm doing, to create the clear strokes or textures of the tree leaves. There, so another stroke here, and also here. Another one here. Okay, so as you see, guys, we have a really beautiful oak tree. There. Another one here. And also here. So I'm adding more highlights, guys. There, I think this really looks realistic. And I love the look of the tree. Okay. So we have now the oak tree. And my advice, guys, as I was saying, just keep on practicing, keep on painting. Okay, so I'm going to move down the video, guys, so that we can see clearly on the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna do this part now. So I'm going to use the yellow, the red to make some brownish color. So here it's actually a green color, guys. Something like a darker green with some yellow in it, and some red and yellow in it. And use the tapping technique and just create stroke like this, guys, to make the grass-like textures there. So again, the tapping technique. Okay, so let's continue here. There. I'm going to add white, guys, to make some highlight color or lighter color. So here, just white and yellow to create the lighter color, guys, and the same strokes, the tapping there. But make sure, guys, that the strokes can um, is from top to bottom to create the texture like no, the brush like effect. But make it short, guys. Make it short strokes like this. What you observe on my on the screen. Okay. So I'm gonna use red to make it to add to I'm going to add some orange tone here, guys, to have an orange or a dried leaves there. There. Okay, so let's add more. Okay, so I think that looks great, guys, and I love it. Another one here. So I am using the same brush, guys, and I'm doing it carefully with tapping technique so that we can have a nicer grasses there. Okay. Another one here. Okay, so I think that looks nice and beautiful. And I'm gonna use this brush, guys, the filbert brush, to create some leaves here or some tree leaves there. So I'm gonna use the yellow, the blue, and the yellow again to create mid tones of color, green, and some white. to create the highlights or lighter color there. And let's add some tree leaves. So as long as you can using the this velvet brush, you can create this type of textures on your on your on your um, on your tree leaves, or on your tree, or on the tree leaves. Okay, I think that looks nice compared to other brushes. Okay, that's great. So let's add more tree leaves here. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. There, and also another. Let's put more here. Okay, so let's add more on the base of the oak tree, guys. Okay, let's add more white to create the highlights, and also some yellow, guys, there. And the same stroke, guys, the same form of trees. Okay, there. Let's create another small grasses here, guys, another plants on the on this part. Okay, yeah, that looks nice and realistic. And of course, guys, just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay, and I think later, guys, I'm going to put some lines here. Okay, so I'll be using again this green color. There, I'm gonna add some leaves here. Okay, and using the same brush, guys, the filbert brush. There. So again, just stopping or pouncing technique, and just follow what I'm doing. Just follow my strokes. There. So that's good. And also here, let's add more. Okay, so I'm going to continue adding more here. Let's mix for another green color, guys. You guys, just tapping or pouncing technique, and let's add more highlights. So just yellow and white, guys, here. And some blue color. Okay. And don't overdo it, guys. Always remember that. Okay. There. And of course, let's add also on this here, on this part. Let's add some bushes and other plants. And we start using the filbert brush, guys. Okay. There. And also here. Let's add some white, lighter highlights, guys. There. 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 And I'm going to use another brush, guys, to add more plants. So I'll be using this I'll be using this what do you call this, bristle flat brush, and some yellow and blue. Let's add another variety of plants here. There. And use some white and yellow color, guys, to add some highlights. There. There. Okay, and now, guys, let's add some highlights on this tree. So I'm going to mix for brown, so just red and yellow with some black and some white. I'm using a small brush, guys, the number 1 liner brush. There. There. And I'm going to mix for a bluish color, brown. So I'm going to add some blue and some bluish color, guys, to add here. And some red. Okay, and I think I am done, guys, with my painting tutorial today. So but first I'm going to zoom out so that you can see the clearer view for the painting. Okay, that's it. So I think I am done, guys, with my painting tutorial, and I hope you get something out of this. And if you are painting with me, just follow everything I did in this video and just enjoy painting. And my advice, guys, is to keep on practicing, keep on painting. The more you'll do it, the more you know how to use your brush, the more you know how to mix the colors, and that's very important, guys, if you want to learn how to paint and have fun, guys, painting. Please hit like, add some comments, and subscribe for more videos in the future. And thank you, guys, and have a nice day, and God bless you all.